Hey guys, it's Adrian. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to bring you another book haul revisited. I've been doing these since the beginning of the year where I just take a look at the book haul video that I did approximately a year ago and see how I've done, which books I've read, which books I've unhauled, which books I still need to read, so I can keep track of what I've been going on. I've actually also been incorporating these into my quarterly reading challenges to make sure that I actually read some of these books. This one is my book haul revisited that was published on March 14th of last year, so let's just jump right in and see what we've got. The first two were Terry Pratchett books. I only actually could find one on my shelves because everything is rainbow and I can't find anything. But the two books that were hauled in that video were this one, Making Money by Terry Pratchett, and also Snuff by Terry Pratchett. I'll insert a picture here for you. I'm sure it's there somewhere. I may have already unhauled it, but I do plan on unhauling this one and the other one soon. I think I'm going to give them to my daughter because I'm not really going to read these. They're never high on my priority list and I have so many other ones to read. And they're middle grade. I got them to read for my kids, but I think that they're okay for my 9-year-olds to read. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below for anybody that's read Terry Pratchett books. Next up was Wicked by Gregory Maguire, another one that I have not read that I did want to read in October. I just didn't get around to it, so I'm hoping that I can read this one this year, maybe again around the fall season. But this one is a musical and a book. I'm excited to read it, but I haven't done it yet. Next up is Iscariot by Tasca Lee. I actually did read this one. I'm very excited. This one tells the story of Judas Iscariot, and it takes kind of a different spin on Judas than the Judas that we see in the Bible, the one man who betrayed Jesus right before his crucifixion. I read this one in April of last year for the Easter season. I think I gave this one 4 stars, but I can't quite remember. I will leave a link to all of the wrap-up videos where I talk about any of the books that I've actually read down in the description box below, so you can get more information on what I thought about these books and a better summary, because I'm not going to talk all of them in great detail because this video would be too long. But Iscariot by Tasca Lee, read it, check. The next couple books are books that were given to me from my parents because my mother is an enabler. She enabled my reading addiction, and the first one was Frost Like Night by Sarah Ross. I'm actually reading Snow Like Ashes right now for a buddy read, and I'm really loving it, so I'm excited to be able to get this one. This one is the 3rd book of the series. I obviously have not yet read it yet because I still have to finish the first one and then read the second one, but I think I might binge read this series. I'm almost finished with the first one. I've got like 150 pages left. I think I might pick up the next one right after, but we'll see. I do enjoy it so far, but have not yet read this one either. Next up are the first 2 books in a series, and that is The Winter Curse and The Winter's Crime by Marie Ryszkowski. These are the first 2 books in the Winter's trilogy. I have not yet read the first one, so obviously I haven't read the second one either. That's a bummer. Then I got 3 more books of the Throne of Glass series, and that is Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and The Assassin's Blade. I have read Crown of Midnight, have not yet read Heir of Fire. It's been on several of my TBRs, haven't gotten to it yet because it's a beast of a book, and therefore also have not gotten to Assassin's Blade yet. I need to read these this year. I need to break some serious ground in this series because I am so far behind, but these books are so big. And lastly were the only 2 books that I actually bought myself in this book haul, and the first one is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This is the first book to the Caraval duology. The second book, Legendary, comes out in May, I think. I have it on my most anticipated spring releases video in case you missed that one. I'll leave that in the description box for you as well. I did a whole read along with Kim from Kim here, and we did a bunch of discussion videos for this book. I enjoyed it. Back then I gave it 4 stars. Now, knowing what I know and having been able to process my feelings more, I would probably have given this a 3.5 stars. But I did really enjoy it, and I am looking forward to the second book. And lastly is Furiously Happy by Jenny Lawson. I read this one in April of last year, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 5 stars. I also recently have read another book by Jenny Lawson that I'll talk to you about in my next wrap-up video. I also really enjoyed. This book was hysterical. It deals with mental health. Jenny Lawson is just a comedian. She's hysterical. I love her books. They are both funny and relatable at the same time. If you have a hard time with nonfiction, I would really recommend that you start off with a book like this because it's interesting, it's intriguing, it's engaging, and it's funny. So here are the numbers. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. There are 12 books in this book haul. I have read 4 of them. I am unhauling 2, and so that leaves me with 6 books left to read. Half! Not bad, but I only read a 1/3 of the books in this book haul, which is kind of shameful. That wraps it up for this book haul revisited. If you enjoyed the book haul revisited videos, give this a big thumbs up so I know and I can keep doing them. If you have not yet, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.